So, what are you guys here for?
Don't know. I've been told I'm not supportive. That's because you're not supportive.
So that would be why you're here then, isn't it?
That's the best you got. Can we close the blinds or something? Doubty. Well, it's true. He's getting paid a lot. Can we please close the blinds? Doubty.
It's quite alright, Nolan. Doubty, why do you feel so defensive?
I'm not defensive. You're defensive. Oh boy. What? All I'm asking is, can we close the blinds?
Why do you want the blinds closed?
Cameras, paparazzis, I'm a singer, you know. Nobody's trying to get your picture. And if they do, a scandal can be very damaging, Nolan. Scandal. Not something to scoff at. It can be very damaging, especially this early on in my career. This is what I'm dealing with. Oh, don't be such a saint. You have to admit, since I got this deal, everything's changed.
What do you feel has changed?
It feels like there's this big empty space between us, and it keeps growing and growing until we're both on opposite sides of the room. We always sit on opposite sides of the room, though. Oh. It's always been like that? Yeah. Huh. Hey, Doc, you want to hear me sing?
No, I'd rather hear you.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You gave love.
Yes, you do have a very nice voice, Doubty. I'm just glad we got you off the lamp. It's not a stripper pole.
Well, you know, when the timing's right, you gotta take advantage of those things. I'm sure you, Doc, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I have never. Is there something you'd like to say, Nolan?
Yeah, it's about time. Hey guys, Nolan here. I just wanted to welcome everybody who decided to join Self-Doubt and myself on our writing journey. And this is his thing. He talks to the camera like he's Tom Bergeron. Like, sorry, but it does cut into my filming time, so I gotta kind of fit it in where I can fit it in, you know?
Does that bother you?
Did I have to film? No. Well, there goes my subplot since we started sharing this video with 3 different people. Mine's going down the toilet. You done the 3-way thing before, Doc?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sure when I become big and famous, there'll be plenty of time for that. Am I right?
Plenty of time for what?
You know. See, this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter what I say or what I want to talk about, it's always music deal. Music deal this, music deal that. Not true, but I do have a music deal. Did you know? I have even given him time on our channel to post stuff, whatever he wants to about his music deal. He just gotta keep Wednesdays free. But he keeps plugging it in. But today's not Wednesday.
Actually, it is.
Oh.
So what were you going to talk about in today's video?
I was actually going to talk about 5 tips for better dialogue.
So why not take the time and say it?
What, like, right now? Yeah, Doc, he's just not the type to beg and go if you catch my drift. Kinda right, I do like to flesh out my ideas. How about you, Doc? Do you like to be spontaneous when the moment arises?
I can't...
Well, it's not like I was expecting anything, but... Okay, so the first thing I have is using said and how we should use it way more often than other things. Like yelled, whined, cried, you know, stuff like that. Tags should be used sparingly. This is stupid. I mean, I'm supposed to be doing it while dealing with his book or my own, not while talking to a psychologist. Speaking of which, do you prescribe pills?
That's a psychiatrist.
So that's a no then?
Keep going, Nolan.
Okay, okay, as I get ready for bed, I like to get into my characters and have a conversation with an imaginary person and create a conversation that way. What a loon, right? Okay, what else? I like to write all the dialogue out with no tags or anything. That way I can see kind of where the conversation's going without all the action going on. Because no one gets no action, that's why. Oh, if my conversation feels a bit like Cole's Nody. Cole's Nody? What? When it feels like the characters are in like Nana Land, like an empty space.
Yeah, I know, I think we all figured that one out.
So when it reads that way, I like to have my characters interact with the environment. If they're at a bar, I like them to, you know, consider the foam of their beer, or try changing music on the jukebox, or they react to the stale odor of cigarette smoke in the air. Anything that can bring the setting to life, you know? I thought this was about dialogue, not setting. I find it better to mention it through dialogue. That way it keeps the dialogue fresh and the conversation moving, but also include details of the setting without it feeling like paragraphs upon paragraphs, because that just stalls the story. You know, I could probably use some of this in my story. The thing is, when we have conversations in real life, we don't just pass information back and forth. Sometimes we read our texts. Sometimes we drink. Sometimes we're playing with music or whatever. Writing is no different. Our characters can do two things at once. Two things at once, huh? Doc, what do you think?
What?
I said, what do you think?
You said you had 5 tips, Nolan.
Oh, and yeah, the last one's pleasantries.
Pleasantries?
Yeah, like, do it with me. Oh, okay. Hello, how are you? Good, how are you? Good, how's the family? Good, how's work? Good.
Okay, enough. I got it.
I don't like your tone, Doc, and honestly, I don't like the way you look at me.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't think I didn't notice you looking at all this. Doubty, I got this handled. I know. Oh boy, I know.
What? Hang on.
I know. Here we go. I know you want me. Well, I'm gonna just put this away. You're just a pig inside. Swine.
That's it. I haven't drank in 30 years.
There's a bar just down the street. Tell him Doubty sent you. Might get free drinks. Well, I guess that's all we got for today. Got any dialogue tips? Let us know down below. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, as I've said before, and I'll say it again. It's a little thing, but it goes a long way. And if you haven't already, why not hit the subscribe button and join Self-Doubt and myself on this writing journey. We have new videos up every week for your entertainment, but also to help writers with their own writing. And that's everything we've got for you guys today. Alright? Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you later. He wasn't a real doctor anyway. I mean, if he can't keep his own emotions in check. Well, your joking with him didn't really help. I mean, you were joking, right? Of course I was. I just didn't have a warm, fuzzy feeling about him. Well, I guess that's what I get for trying to get a shrink online. Online? Yeah, I just posted on my Facebook timeline about it. You let some random stranger into our house to scrutinize us for how long? I did it for us. You're not worried he's gonna come back in the middle of the night and, like, do something? I don't think he's ever coming back, Doubty. I think he's trying to get as far away from us as possible. Okay, well I guess it's time to sit on the opposite side of the room again.